Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Oti. I create content on sewing tutorials and headwear. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys on how I made this beautiful body pleated turban cap. It is very easy to make. If this is what you would love to learn, please sit back, relax and enjoy the tutorial. The name of the fabric I used is called raw silk. So I'm marking on the wrong side of the fabric. This fabric has stretchy parts and non-stretchy parts. I'm going to be sewing on the stretchy part of the fabric. I bought 1 yard of raw silk. Next, I'm going to measure 28 inches from the 1 yard. I'm going to measure 28 inches and cut it out. So the amount of fabric I used for this turban cap is 28 inches by 60 inches. And I make use of a stretchy fabric. Please note, you can make use of any stretchy fabric of your choice. The fabric has to be stretchy. Next, I'm going to fold in 1.5 inches. I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch and I'll be left with 1 inch. Then I'm going to take to my sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. I'll fold in 1/2 inch like so. Then I'll take to my sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. You can use your pin to hold it down first after folding. Then I'll take to my sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. So after sewing a straight stitch, you are going to turn it to the right side. You turn it to the right side, then we will start pleating. Let's assume that you've stitched on it, that is, you've stitched on the first fold. Then this is the right side of the fabric. We will continue to pleat and sew on the right side of the fabric. So the next thing you will do, you will start pleating. As you pleat, you will sew. As you pleat, pin it down and sew it before you move to the next step. You have to sew the first step before you move to the next step. And as you pleat, make sure that you leave 1/2 inch difference from the first one. As you can see the way I pleat mine, I did not use the second pleat to cover the first one. I make sure that I left 1/2 inch difference between the first and the second. Then you will pin it down. As you pin down, you have to go and stitch it on the machine. After stitching, then you will move to the next pleat. You are going to continue with this process till you get to the end of the fabric. Before you move to the third pleat, please make sure that you must have sewn the second pleat. I am just showing you guys on how to pleat on each other. By the time I want to go and sew it on my sewing machine, I'm going to remove the pin and make sure that the difference between the first pleat and the second pleat, you leave 1/2 inch difference. Then the difference between the second pleat and the third pleat, you leave 1/2 inch difference. You will continue with this process till you get to the end of the fabric. As you pleat, you will stitch it before you move to the next pleat. Hope you guys understand. As you can see, we already have 3 pleats. So before you move to this 4th line, you must have stitched the 3rd pleat first. So this is how you will continue with the process. You can see the pleat is coming together and it's looking beautiful. Please make sure that the difference between the first and the second is ½ inch difference. The difference between the pleats is ½ inch difference. Maintain the ½ inch till you get to the end of the fabric. If you can also pleat everything first before sewing, fine, but the method I use, as I pleat, I sew. I don't pleat everything first before sewing. As I pleat, I sew. That is the method I use. But if you can pleat the entire fabric first before sewing, is still fine. So I will go and sew everything and show us the next step to take. I have finished pleating and this is how it looks. This is the reason why I measured 28 inches, because by the time you pleat, the edges won't be equal anymore, but you still have enough fabric that is going to be able to accommodate your head circumference. As you can see, the edges of the fabric is not equal because of the pleating. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mark my head circumference divided by 2 and mark it. Then I'm going to take to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew like so. I want the back to have a backdrop effect, so I'll shift my hand backward like so, then I'll curve it to the edge. I'll take to my sewing machine and sew on the chalk line. I've sewn it. This is how it looks. So with my scissors, I'm going to trim the excess. Then with my needle and thread, I doubled my thread into 4. I'm going to sew loose stitches halfway of the cap. I'm sewing the loose stitches on the back. I'm not going to sew the entire back. I'm going to sew and stop halfway. Like so. I'm going to back stitch one more time in order to secure the loose stitches. I'm going to back stitch it again one more time to secure it properly. Our turban cap is ready. Then you will turn it to the right side. And that's it. easy peasy. This is the final look, guys. This is how it looks. The outcome is very beautiful. If you follow my step, yours will be the same as well. You can see how the pleats followed each other. They are all aligned together. The difference between the first and the second pleat is ½ inch. You will maintain that ½ inch difference till you get to the end of the fabric. Look at the back. You can see where I use needle and thread to gather at the back. Look at how it came out. Very beautiful. We've come to an end of today's tutorial, guys. If you find my tutorial helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you've not done so. I upload weekly tutorial on my channel. Also remember to click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Until I come your way next, please stay safe and remain blessed. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye.